What's up, guys? Welcome and thank you for being with us here on PS Best Friends, episode 17 for the week of September 5th, 2017. As always, we are the PlayStation podcast by the community for the community. We come to you each and every Tuesday to give you the rundown on the latest PlayStation news you could possibly need. I'm your host, Anthony Palm. We got a smorgasbord of news for you, including PlayStation Plus games for September, Destiny 2 news, and of course, an episode wouldn't be complete without another episode, another update for Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor, or Shadow of War, rather. We also got 9 items for the quick flash news. With us today, my good friends, Jeffrey Mizrahi.
What up, what up?
And Miguel Alvarez.
What's going on, guys?
What you guys been playing?
So I just came off of Horizon. I was playing a bit. I'm playing it in the weirdest way ever. I literally play. I'm like at like the climax, like the story climax of the game, and I just keep on playing like one cutscene every like 2 weeks. I'm enjoying it. I'm trying to still finish it before the summer ends. I said, if you remember, if you recall earlier, I was going to finish Horizon, knock off Horizon, and knock off Danganronpa 2 off my backlog. Still got a bit to go on those two.
I mean, we said the year, not summer.
Oh, did we? I thought it was the summer.
I know it was definitely summer, but that's
really
fine. We could change it to the year because I haven't touched Bloodborne or Rise of the Tomb Raider. So.
And I forgot.
I was going to get Bloodborne.
Mine.
It was on $8 this week. Is it?
Oh,
it was a
still
flash
8.
sale, right? It's still 8. I don't know by the time you listen to this.
Bloodborne, because we were talking today and yesterday. There was another game you said, should I get this or should I wait because of Destiny coming out? It was
Thumper for $8, but yeah, like you just said,
Bloodborne is more worth getting out of the two, I think.
Whatever. The day you're listening to this, the night you're listening to this, Destiny 2 is fucking coming out. I honestly can't believe it. I'm so juiced for that.
Tomorrow night.
When they listen to this, it's coming out Tuesday night.
You're right.
So I don't know about you, but I'm staying up 12 a.m. I never know what to do with those. Quick tots. What do you guys do on a midnight launch? How long do you play the game for? If you ever have done a midnight launch.
Shit, lately I play them Tuesday. I'm gonna work.
Yep. In the past, let's say.
Okay, so there's one game I made the exception for. Borderlands 2, when that came out, my buddy Tyler and I, we got it at midnight. We got back to his house at, 12, 10. We played it until 7 in the morning. I went to class. I left class at 11. Got back to his house by like 11:30, 12. Played until 9 o'clock at night. We beat Borderlands 2 in one day. That's the only game I've ever done that with.
Wow.
Otherwise, I'll probably play a midnight release until 1, 2 in the morning. Then I'll go to bed.
Miguel, how about you?
I did a couple for Call of Duty. I was like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2.
You jump campaign first or multiplayer first?
Come on, dude. What kind of question is that? Man? Multiplayer for sure, bro.
Oh, yeah, multiplayer. All right.
Come on, dude. The fuck? Nah, but yeah, it was just that. And Grand Theft Auto 5, I did that one too. But it usually like around maybe like 3 or 2 in the morning, usually. Couple hours.
I normally do a couple hours or a good stopping point in the game, you know? So like if it's the game with a long tutorial, maybe I'll do the tutorial. I could see
yourself just fucking playing the whole night for Destiny.
I could see you playing until like 6 in the morning, and also we're all fucked back. You know, like
Destiny. I have no fucking. I got class in the morning, the following day at 11. So as long as I'm there, I have from 12 to 11.
You're gonna play until
easily
probably
to 5, 6 in the morning.
5, 6 in the morning.
Yeah. Because that's always the quarrel, which the not the quarrel, whatever. That's not the word at all. The quandary, I guess. Do I play while I'm tired? Because then it's like I'm kind of taking down the experience, you know. Like I want to fully enjoy this game.
You know, the first couple games are going to be the first couple hours are going to be boring, anyways.
No,
Destiny is a game that the end game
it's
is
boring.
The fun part, you know what I mean?
No. Hell no, dude. The best part is the story. That's at the beginning and the first couple hours. Yeah.
You're telling me you had fun with the first couple hours of Destiny 1?
Not in the base game when the Taking Kings was. I mean,
the
story base, it's the best thing.
You
Other
can't-
than just
yeah,
keep
I
fucking
guess.
grounding forever.
Talking about Destiny,
what I'm-
you can't refer to vanilla Destiny 1 anymore. That's not how it works.
Yeah, I was thinking
That's
of
fair,
taking King because
yeah,
come on.
it's gone so much farther than
Like I said,
but,
I told you guys, I'm gonna get the game. I got the pre-order and everything
Well,
done.
now that you're not
And-
giving up on it because of other things
Well,
that we'll talk about in the
I
episode.
had it already pre-ordered since the beginning, dude. I knew I was
I
gonna
know,
get the game.
but you originally were like, I'm gonna play it for like a little bit, and then Call of Duty.
I'm still
World War
gonna
II
play
is
it
gonna
for a
come
little
out.
bit. I don't see myself grinding like you guys do.
See, Jeffrey's gonna be like the fucking
And
grind
if I do
master of that.
if I don't do
Mateo
the
and I are
raid,
gonna
I
play
don't
a
really
lot,
don't
too.
care if I do or not. Like I know that's the best thing, but like I really don't care. I just
Yeah,
care
so-
about the story mainly.
Anyways, we're gonna get into Destiny a little more in a little later in
Yeah.
the episode. I want to talk about another thing that we played, that we all played this past weekend, that you two had only played the weekend previous, and that was the World War II beta, private beta. So Call of Duty World War II private beta.
yeah.
I finally got into it as well. Miguel actually threw me a bone and got me the code into it because Comcast never got me the code.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha.
It's like it really is World at War 1.5.
No,
crazy.
it's not that. It's worse than that.
You think?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go roundtable thoughts.
No,
Miguel
yes.
first.
Final thoughts before.
or
sorry,
Jeffrey
whatever.
first, I guess.
Final thoughts
Go
before
ahead, Jeffrey.
we bury this fucking hatchet. We'll probably bring it up again for sales or something because honestly, I don't see myself getting it. But this is really what happens when you get this designed by committee game, and you could clearly tell it's designed by committee and whatever the fans want based on what they recently said in what Michael Condrick said in what the Sledgehammer team learned from the beta the first 2 weekends, and he's like, all right, well, we changed this, but then people didn't like that, so then we changed it again. Like you could see it with the team deathmatch. He's like, yeah, it started off 75, but then in the first weekend, people didn't like that, so we made it 100. But then people didn't like that, so we made it 75. Like you can't make a game based on just what people want. You know? Oh, people seem to be wanting boots on the ground. Let's make a game because boots on the ground. You have to make a game that you as developers want to make, and then it'll be a good game. Miguel's disagreeing. Miguel, what are you saying to that?
I'm disagreeing with everything you're
Why?
saying.
Let's go.
It was time. It was time for boots on the ground because the sales were going down. Do you guys agree? Right. Plus, the game Infinite Warfare was crap. Let's just
Okay,
say
sure.
that.
Okay, sure.
Multiplayer
Infinite
was bad.
Warfare's campaign was great.
Campaign was great because I played it. It was
Multiplayer
great.
Black Ops
The
3
multiplayer
blew
was
it out of the water.
Oh yeah, okay. And they saw the sales, so and that's the only reason I got the game when it launched. It was because of Modern Warfare Remastered. The only reason, because I wasn't gonna get it.
A lot of people are with you in that one.
All right, we agree on that one, right? Second, Call of Duty World War II, or whatever the fuck you gonna want to call it.
Yeah, World War II.
The best game, the guns, the kill streaks fucking suck. The guns are there, and everybody's complaining the SMGs are overpowered in the game. That's
Dude, the
that's
PPSH
because,
is the best gun in the game.
No, but that's only because the maps are so chaotic and small. Like what happened to the bigger maps, to the like Modern Warfare 2 maps and the War maps? You know, something a little bit bigger and open. All the maps that they have there, and the map that they showed on their live stream like a couple weeks ago, it's not in the game right now. They're super small, and the kill streaks suck. They take way too long to get. The UAV, you could drop it off with a SMG, dude.
Really?
No, so now they have.
I didn't know that.
The divisions.
I didn't know that.
The
they
divisions.
wrote that,
I get what they're trying to do with the divisions.
They talked about that. They said, yeah, we're going to change that. They say you can't kill UAVs with assault rifles anymore.
And you're still able to do that with a clip and a half.
Well, in the beta, it's the beta. That's not the final game.
I know that, dude.
But how much more are they going to change the game? I mean, when the game drops 1.0,
the games
are they still going to be changing it every week based on how people's opinions are on it? You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, man. Miguel, addressing that, not the game itself. What do you think about developers literally just developing the game for whatever the customer says? You know, it's pretty much like what Steve Jobs always said.
I
where he's like,
believe
I'll tell the consumers what they want to buy.
All right, I believe them that they actually wanted to go back to World War II because they've been talking about it for years
that's fair.
already.
That's okay. I'm with that. I'm with that.
And I'm sure the story is gonna be great. I'm sure the story is gonna be great.
I don't have high hopes for the story, but continue anyways.
All right. they always deliver in the story most of the time.
There hasn't been a
The
bad Call of
multiplayer-
Duty campaign in a while.
Modern Warfare 3 was terrible.
Yeah.
Black Ops 3 story was terrible. The gameplay
no
was
reason
fun.
to kill Soap. Sorry, spoilers for a game that's fucking 8 years old.
Yeah, Soap's dead. All right. We're saying
Yeah.
the multiplayer, they're basing it a lot to MOG players. Because they hire one or two people to help out design the maps.
So like advisors or some shit.
Yeah, and that's what they're going base with. If you guys notice, the maps are getting worse, in my opinion, since the MOG shit started to happen.
Okay,
The
question
maps
for
are
you.
not
Question for
fun.
you. Question for both of you. Now, I'm not saying I agree with this, so don't take this as me saying
Okay.
this is fact. It's just a food for thought question.
Okay.
Do you think, because Activision is also publishing Destiny, correct?
Yeah. Yes,
Do
they
you
are.
think this Call of Duty is supposed to be so much blatantly different from Destiny? It's boots on the ground. It's in the past. There's no jump packs. There's no wall riding. It's so much different from Destiny that it's like they almost don't even care about this. Like, not a throwaway. I wouldn't go that far as throwaway Call of Duty. But would you say that they're almost playing it safe with this Call of Duty because of Destiny 2 coming out?
No.
Because I feel like they may be playing it safe by going to World War II because they have Destiny 2 coming out. They don't want to step on, you know, like they don't want to run into each other.
I get what you're saying. The games are way different, dude.
No,
like
that's
the gameplay's different. Everything's
That's
different.
what he's saying. That's what
No. I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. The gameplay is so different intentionally.
Activision's
Well,
trying to separate
even with
the two.
With the boosting thing, it's just the gameplay's different, dude.
But that's what I'm saying is, do you think they did that intentionally?
I mean, they didn't.
Because
When
what came out with Destiny 1? Ghosts?
Was it? No, it
Or
wasn't.
was it
Ghost.
Advanced Warfare?
It was Advanced Warfare, I believe.
It was Advanced Warfare? Okay.
Yeah.
Their last game. Sledgehammer's last
those
game. That's
were
funny,
a little bit
actually.
more similar.
Sledgehammer is up against Destiny twice. That is actually pretty funny. I didn't realize that.
And
That's
who
a
won?
good point.
Who won it then?
Of course, yeah.
Advanced Warfare won.
No, it
Because
didn't.
it's Call of Duty. Yeah. It sold a lot better.
Oh, in
first
sales?
day,
In the
the
short
first
term.
day,
In the short
In
term.
the short
yes.
term, in the
Destiny
short term,
won.
yeah.
But
Who's
obviously
talking-
Destiny.
Advanced won
No,
on the year.
In the year, but whatever. Also, you're comparing a game with longer
Like-
DLC cycle. then.
Yeah, it's got a
obviously
way
in the
longer
span
tail
of 3
for
years, Destiny won because of the span.
I don't know.
Call
It's-
of Duty's, I don't know. I think Call of Duty's just going to the shits.
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
Do you
hope
think
that
that just
the
the
only
world is
hope that
getting
we
Call of
have-
Duty fatigue now?
yeah.
No, it's
I
not
don't.
that, dude. It's not that. It's just the game's not fun.
Black
Are
Ops
you
3 is a
saying-
better game. I'm
Are
sorry.
you saying that though
Black
because
Ops 3 is
fatigue
better.
or because
That-
the game's actually
no.
not good?
The game's not good.
Modern
Yeah, it could be
Warfare
that.
Remastered
When I
is a
said
better
that, I
game
realized.
than I mean, if we're obviously it's a beta, so we can't really judge the game until the full game is out. But at the same time, this beta made Miguel cancel his pre-order.
Yeah, I canceled
and
my
made
pre-order.
me take it off my queue in GameFly.
And I'm gonna say this just in case, because I'm sure people are gonna
I'm
be like,
st-
"Oh, you're
I'm
too
still
negative
renting
on the
it.
game." Like the first week that I played it, you guys were Jeffrey and who were we talking about with Nathaniel?
Nathaniel.
You guys were bashing at it, and I was like, "Oh no, give it time, give it time." I was trying to like
Last week, you even prefaced
Yeah.
by saying I was trying to give it the benefit of the
time.
doubt.
Yeah, exactly. And then I started this week. I'm like, "Fuck, I'm not having fun." I was getting pissed, and I went back to Black Ops 3, and I was like, "Huh, look at this." I had
Dude,
fun.
I messaged you guys yesterday. I was like, I played the World War II beta, and then I
And then-
went to Black Ops 3 afterwards, and I was like, I
Like-
had way more fun with Black Ops
Like
3.
I said, if Black Ops 2 was on the PS4, I will buy that and play that because the game's
if you
much
get an
better.
Xbox One, you can play.
Oh, the latency is so fucking
Yeah,
bad.
no, there's a little bit of latency playing 360 games.
If
on
you've been
Xbox.
following my the chronicles of my new PlayStation since like episode 2 or something, it kept on making the beeping noise, and I
Yep.
think
Still,
so. I finally deduced it, and it was because the install from that Black Ops 3 disc must have been
Mhm.
corrupted or something, because I deleted all Black Ops 3 off my
'Cause
system.
you transferred your data originally, right?
I transferred it exactly
Oh.
with a different install.
Mhm.
And then I eventually switched discs, but it was still with my friends who had the same disc. But it still had the install from the original disc. So I said, all right, no more Black Ops 3 on my system, deleted it. It hasn't made that beeping noise in a week.
So it was
that
you had a fucked up disc. So you didn't
was
even
the-
need a new PS4.
it was
originally.
probably just corrupted the data or
At
something.
Yeah,
least
exactly.
you got a slim though, so it's all good.
Whatever. All right. That'll be the last time you hear us talking about World War II for
Nah,
probably.
I'm sure.
That was
not
that was a
gonna be.
good like 15-minute conversation
Like,
on
I'm-
beta, but
This
Yeah.
is what I'm gonna say. I expect the fucking game to a month later in GameStop to be selling it for a fucking $1 like they did last year
with a trade-in.
with a trade-in. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing because I know myself. I can't. I keep saying I'm not gonna get it, and I'm gonna end up buying it for like $30.
You know you'll buy it.
Oh, I know I am. I'm not gonna get it the first day though.
Stay tuned till episode. Quick math. 25.
25, probably.
Holy
No, 28. Nah,
that
let's around there. Who
4
cares?
episodes. 8
Black
episodes.
Friday. No, Black Friday. No, the December
8
and December. Sometime in December, I'm gonna end up getting
26
it.
maybe.
17.
26.
We're bad at math. Just stay tuned on the fucking
All right.
episode where Call of Duty comes out. I don't
Yeah.
fucking know.
I'm not gonna get it day one though. Fuck
Hold
them.
on.
We'll hold you to that. We'll hold you to that. But moving on, it is time for the Islander report.
There'll be some news.
There are 9 items on the list.
A captain's count.
First up, always my favorite time of the month. We get the PS Plus free games for September have been announced. First up, we got Infamous Second Son, PS4, Strike Vector X, PS4, Truck Racer, PS3, Handball 2016,
Yeah.
PS3. Look up some
Handball.
gameplay of this. I didn't even know Handball was a game. We Are Doomed, PS Vita, cross-buy with PS4. Had a Full
Oh.
Boyfriend, PS Vita, cross-buy with PS4.
And the special
And
one.
Riggs, Mechanized Combat League, PSVR. Anthony's been saying this for a while, that they will eventually give out a PSVR game. However, there's no special announcement with this. They're not saying we're taking off anything else. They're just
No.
saying
They said
bonus
this is
game.
a special.
A special, which
game
means that it'll
the
happen like
PSVR.
every other month or something.
Yeah.
It's interesting to say
Yeah,
the Riggs has no Sony support anymore. They closed the studio. There's no content drops for it anymore.
I hate it. It's
This
so
is
sad.
literally a freebie
Said it didn't sell.
because this game has no support whatsoever. So it's literally a freebie. So I would not bank on more PSVR games coming out right now. But
Yeah.
It
it could
specify
be
it.
saying for
Specify it.
for the near future.
No more games coming out for the VR.
No,
That's what
on
you're saying.
PS
I'm not
Plus, I think
saying.
he
I'm not
means.
saying. I'm saying. Don't expect it every month from here on out.
On
Oh,
PS Plus.
okay.
Because of
that's
the
what I'm
fact
asking.
that Riggs has no support for Sony.
Yeah. For those who don't know, Riggs
I could
is
see
the
it.
PSVR launch title. It's like a 3v3 futuristic.
Actually, it wasn't launched, but yeah.
No, it was launch.
No, it wasn't. It was a couple months after.
Riggs,
100% launch.
Riggs
Yeah.
is definitely out of launch.
100% launch.
Oh, I'm gonna check right now.
Check it.
And you're gonna be wrong.
I
right?
got
Gotcha.
$20 on it.
Do it.
20 bones. All right,
Um,
you're paying for the next month of Zoom, bro.
Hot nice. It's like they pitch it as like this competitive like sports game where you're all in robots and shit. And it looked pretty well. It was actually a better received PSVR game, but then sales kind of tanked and PlayStation closed and Sony closed down. Who was it? Gorilla Cambridge?
Gorilla Cambridge, I believe.
Gorilla
yes.
Cambridge, the guys who also did Killzone Mercenary, one of the best first-person shooters on the PS Vita.
The best first-person shooter. On
yeah.
Vita.
So the game was kind of pitched with like a lot of like future support because like, oh, it's a multiplayer game, you know, so this is good. We're gonna have frequent map updates and shit. But then when it closed a couple months ago. So
It's
Weird.
a cool game. There's not a lot to it.
The
But
question is-
it's a good even if you don't have a PSVR, add this game to your account. If you have
Of course,
you have PS
yeah.
Plus but you don't have a PSVR, just add it anyways because if you
That's
ever
that's
get a
with all
PSVR,
PlayStation, all Plus games.
it's with all games, but especially with a PSVR game because it's just another game to add to your PSVR catalog if you ever get one.
The question is if this gets now 1 million, 2 million active not active players, PS Plus downloads and has a shitload of active players now. Will we see maybe a different studio support, or is this literally no matter what?
I think this game's dead.
Yeah.
I
agree with
think
that.
it's too late for this game.
Yeah.
I see them. So okay, refresh my memory. What happened with Gorilla Cambridge? Did they totally dismantle them, or did they absorb them into another team?
They served them to some other team.
Because
yeah,
I could
I don't know for sure, but
because I could see maybe giving them something to work on down the road, but I just don't remember exactly what
They might
happened
have
with
been
that
absorbed, I'm
studio.
not quite sure.
But I think this game's dead. It's not
But
like
yeah.
because like with like Killer Instinct on Xbox, they shipped that off to a different studio
Yeah,
to then
different-
do
yeah.
season 2 and 3. I don't see that happening with Riggs.
And then, of course, Infamous Second Son, a great game, came a little after PlayStation 4's launch. If you haven't played, I highly recommend it. Even though I don't like it that much compared as an Infamous game compared to the rest of the series, because I'm kind of like a diehard Infamous fan. If you zoom in, you can see Cole over there. But just as a standalone, great jam. Strike Vector X is like this interesting like flight game. Have you guys seen it yet?
Yeah, I've seen gameplay for it, but
It looks cool. I'm going to give it a try. It doesn't look half bad. It looks like not really, but kind of Star Fox, but just because it's space and it's spaceship. It looks more multiplayer oriented though, like quick matches. I'm watching the trailer now. It looks kind of like
I have no interest in the PS3 games, so we can skip over those.
And then of course, Hatoful Boyfriend is a pigeon dating sim.
Yeah, that's what everyone wants. That's what everyone's been pining for. So
next up, Middle-earth Shadow War executive producer Michael Fogey lost his battle with cancer sadly last year at the age of 43. To help ease the burden on his surviving family, and as a way to honor his enthusiasm, for both his work and playing music, Warner Brothers Games is offering a DLC character in his likeness. The $5 American $5 download adds Forthog Orcslayer to the game, named after the Monolith band in which Forgy was a member. Every time somebody buys the DLC, Warner Brothers Game donates $3.50 to Forgy's spouse and 3 surviving children. The offer is good through December 31st, 2019, and the character can be pre-purchased right now. Great idea, great thing they did. Though,
just a little disclaimer on that one. In some states and in some countries, that money's not gonna go to them because fucking rules. I think here in Illinois it's not, and there's some other states too. So just check before if you want to support that. And it's not because of them; they're trying to actually.
Okay, no. So I definitely recommend watching.
They have plenty of
I'm sure they're gonna end up doing that.
Go watch Jim Sterling's latest video. Type in YouTube Jimquisition. He did a whole thing on this. Warner Brothers is handling this in the skeeziest way ever, in a really poor way.
See, that's what I was going to say. Yep.
They could, the whole way they're doing it, just like this adds another shit pile onto what's going on with Shadow War. Watch that video. It's pretty much, there's some money that's not going to the foundation at all, and they could be matching it. They could be doing so many, like all they have to say is like, all money.
All they have to do is a fucking fundraiser, dude.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any. They have so much fucking money at WB. It's
direct
unreal.
To a GoFundMe or something. There's so many.
It breaks my heart because this guy has a family, 3 kids and a wife. You know what I mean? And now it's turning into. It's almost. I don't want to go so far as to say is they're trying to cash in on it because that's going a little too far. But it's something close to that. You know what I mean? It's like
it's not fully thought out. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like they just kind of half-assed it.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It's like this game is just turning into a fucking abomination.
Yes.
I guess we'll find out.
I love the middle of Shadow of Mordor.
Add this onto what we talked about a few weeks ago with the loot boxes.
It's just like they're just handling this whole entire. And as I mentioned in the intro, we can't go a week without some kind of fucking update about how WB is trying to make money on Shadow of War, and it's just unreal. It's unreal. I mean, I don't know. I love Shadow of Mordor so much. I love the Lord of the Rings universe. I mean, my wedding band is the Ring of Power. It's just like I don't know.
Because it's interesting because they didn't shit up Shadow of Mordor, the first game.
They didn't. No, there was nothing. They weren't expecting anything with it. That's why. Yeah.
Now
they just released it, and it actually sold a lot.
WB and the game was really becoming a shitty studio. It's like, and what they did with Arkham Knight a couple of years ago, I don't know. They're wacky guys.
I mean, they're trying to make money. They're a business.
But there is a GoFundMe for there is a GoFundMe for what is his name? Sorry, Michael Forgy's family. Yeah. So if you just want to search that and give that money instead,
I would recommend giving $5 to that versus $5 to this DLC character. Unless you want to do both, or you just like DLC stuff, then I mean, do what you want. I'm not going to judge you. Your money's your money. I'm
already judging you.
But I would personally recommend just donating to the GoFundMe versus the DLC character. It's just another orc in the game versus giving money directly to the family.
Just another orc in the game. That's what I say about life,
Title of the episode: just another orc in the game.
Orc in the game. Next
episode
up,
17.
The first piece of DLC to release for Destiny 2 appears to feature the Space Wizard Osiris, as well as a new patrol zone. Kotaku reports a source revealed details about Destiny 2's first DLC pack titled The Curse of Osiris. Also, hey guys, maybe make a announcement in Bungie like, hey, if no one could block Kotaku, get anything related to Kotaku off of the entire company, because it seems like there's always some dude at Bungie who loves talking to Jason Schreier. Who fucking loves Jason Schreier. You know, that's some Gamergate shit
like,
right
what do you
there.
want me to do? I'm not going to not report on it.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm goofing on that. But it's supposed to be coming out in December this year. The DLC also looks to include a Mercury patrol zone as well as a new social space as the exclusive lighthouse. What are you saying?
But this is free promotion at the end, dude. This is good for Destiny.
Dude, I just want to go hang out at a lighthouse. That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
Why do you say no, Jeffrey?
Because leaks like this aren't really free promote. They are.
It is.
Leaks like this are always interesting.
Especially with people that are all hyped up for the game.
Nice. Yeah, but sometimes
give it a little kiss, Anthony. Give it a little kiss.
Yeah, put that in your mouth.
Yeah.
We're gonna steal Griffin McElroy's scene right now. Because a lot of the times the developers want to have and the publishers want to have their own control over the release schedule of the game. So right now they're trying to focus on like the main game, push all promotion. They have marketing schedules. They have a whole shit lined up for this. But yeah, so for the Destiny diehard fans, if you're listening, I guess you know this. But I recommend watching My Name is Bife did an hour and a half video on Destiny lore explained. And it is all of the Destiny lore from all of the Grimoire things in Destiny 1, even leaving out a shitload of stuff. And it's an hour and a half fucking video.
Even stuff from you had to actually go and check on the computer on their website. Yeah. Really?
Nice.
You got an extra hand
right now. If you're watching on YouTube, youtube.com, search for PS Best Friends.
Hey, do a little gripping. Can you grip something with it?
Mine has the controller. But no, Osiris is a cool character. He's the character from Trials of Osiris, the multiplayer. I'm sure you like
that finger, bro.
The limited time multiplayer event, which is a 3v3 elimination, highly competitive. And also, Osiris' story is really cool. He was the Warlock Vanguard. No, he's the Warlock Vanguard or the Hunter Vanguard? The Warlock Vanguard. The Vanguards are the three characters they're doing for promotion: the blue face guy, the robot, and then the black chick. So he was originally the Warlock
I think
Vanguard.
You're muted, Anthony.
Anthony's muted, yeah. He was originally
there you go.
in place, and he actually has a cool relationship with the Traveler, the guy with the mask.
No, the Speaker.
The Speaker, yes, of course.
Okay. Because no one knows what the Traveler is. No one knows what the Speaker is. No one knows anything about Destiny because Destiny doesn't even... Bungie doesn't even know what the story of Destiny is.
Anthony, the Speaker speaks for the Traveler.
And no one knows what the Traveler is.
Traveler gave us the Golden Age. Traveler gave us the Golden Age, and he travels between the fucking universes. It's pretty... most of the shit's in their name, honestly. But, so I'm juiced up for that. Osiris was a really cool... The whole Disciple of Osiris in Destiny 1. I didn't play the
Destiny for the story, so... I played it for the loot.
Said about that you...
I know, I'm fucking around.
He has some of the best loot also. He's from the Trials of Osiris. If you play a bunch, you get some helmet or whatever loot.
Okay.
And it's pretty much the
you guys seen the latest
the Pharaoh,
trailer?
Like Anubis. It's Anubis face. What?
You guys seen the newest trailer?
The live action trailer?
The live action one, yeah. Oh, go watch that, listeners.
It's
the
amazing,
live action trailer
dude.
For Destiny 2 is fucking ridiculous. The scene
where
where the Titan goes full on Captain America,
dude, with the shield. Yeah. I shoddy that class. Fuck you all.
Oh, I got Hunter, so
Titan my whole life. Still bored. And just last note on this, what was I going to say about Destiny 2? Oh wow, PlayStation released this 1-minute video that shows the new map. Holy shit! First of all,
Destiny new map
2.
Or what?
Destiny 2.
Oh, Crucible
No. Sorry. The actual in-game map that you could open up while you're on patrols.
Oh, I seen something like that.
Oh, patrol map.
Destiny 1 didn't have... The only time you could see the map is in orbit, and then you go into it. Now there's a fast travel. You could put markers on the map.
So can you know more about Destiny 2 than I do now because it's not out yet. You can go into orbit, you just don't need to?
Yeah.
Okay. I think only if you need to go to a different planet, right?
I honestly don't know 100%. I've been kind of
just if
media
you want to.
out.
I think it's like if you're meeting up with a party or something, maybe. But even that, I don't know.
Yeah, they have
What really
We're gonna
would even
find
be
we're
the
gonna
purpose
find out in a
of
couple
going
of days.
into
All right,
yeah,
guys.
2 days
tomorrow. Yeah,
tomorrow
check
night.
out the
Tomorrow night.
check out
Yeah.
PS
For me,
facebook.com
probably
/
till
groups
Thursday,
/
but we'll
PS
see.
best friends.
Are we
right?
making a clan? Before we move on to the quick news, are we making a clan? Because you said something about some other clan you're in, but I feel like we need to make our own clan.
I'm already in a clan, and the only issue is I would love to make a new clan. That's why I was kind of thinking about it a bunch. The only issue
it's
is
okay,
that
dude. It's okay. You don't want to hang out with the boys. It's fine, dude.
very much.
Miguel
You
and I
guys
are going to run
definitely-
shit.
You guys definitely make the clan, but just because I have some OGS Destiny 1 friends in this
It's
clan,
fine, bro. It's fine.
That's
I'm not
not.
hurt.
That's
some raids.
I'm not hurt. It's okay. It's okay.
Make your own clan. Be a cooler clan than my clan, and then we'll clan up.
No,
We'll
it's
clan
okay,
battles.
Jeffrey.
that's
Clan
balls.
Alright.
battles.
That's fucking
Okay.
balls.
All right, next up. Wow, we've been running long on this. Let's get quicker.
This is the
with
last
quick
week for
flash
Jeffrey this
news. Nice. First up, 2 new PSVR titles from Supermassive Games now have
Yeah.
release dates. These are the guys behind Until Dawn, and they're both coming out this year. Bravo Team, which is like a first-person shooter, will be launching on December 5th, and The Inpatient,
And
which
the
is a
good
prequel
one.
to Until Dawn,
Yeah. That one's
November
gonna be
21st.
something, I think.
New limited edition translucent DualShock 4 wireless controls, Crystal Blue, Blue Crystal, and Red Crystal. The 3 colors are coming out. The 3 colors will be available later this month as retailer exclusives,
Yeah.
across the U.S. and Canada. You can pick up the Crystal, which is the like white
Dumb.
see-through
Yeah, the white one, yeah.
at GameStop, Blue Crystal at Walmart, and Red Crystal at Best Buy.
Hate this
Wait,
shit.
is that true?
This is
Wouldn't
Yep.
you think
Oh.
red would
this
be
is so
Target?
stupid.
Red would be
Yeah,
GameStop,
but I
I
mean-
thought. Whatever.
Red, I mean, Target
Whatever.
is red. Like that's the thing. You would think
But
it would
the
be that. But
Fucking blue one looks so fucking good.
They all look
I like the
super
normal
hot.
crystal one. Like the.
I
like the-
love
I just want the blue
translucent
crystal.
hardware. I don't know about
The
you guys.
problem
I don't
is
need
that
any
I
more
don't need
dual
another
shocks. That's the
controller.
problem.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like,
I
but I
have
might just
3
get it.
black
'cause
ones.
Just keep it in the box. Dude.
Maybe
It
trade
looks
one in
so
to get
good.
one because I
The
really
black
don't
ones
need
are always the
another one.
cheapest. That's why, so I always go
Yeah.
with those. But no, yeah, these are OGS like late 90s, early 2000s translucent stuff that you would love. Prior to the start of Tokyo Game Show 2017, Sony Interactive Entertainment Japan Asia will hold a PlayStation press conference in Japan on Tuesday, September 19th. Don't expect anything that big. Maybe a couple games that some guys are going to try. They're probably not going to release any American stuff. Usually they say like, "Oh, Dragon Quest 11,"
Yeah, something
and
like
no
that.
release date for America. But
Yeah.
so as an American audience, don't expect anything big. If you're in Japan, probably some cool stuff. Fuck yeah! I remember when I saw this, I had the biggest shit eating grin on. Dead Rising 4, Frank's Big Package is coming to PS4 on December 5th. This, of
Frank's Big
course,
Package.
is a Xbox One exclusive
Yep.
sequel to Dead Rising 3, which was also an Xbox One launch title. That one I think was published by Microsoft, so I think that will always be an exclusive.
I never
But-
realized 4 never came. I knew 3 never came to PlayStation. I never
Yeah.
realized 4 never.
I don't
got
think 3 can come, but 4 was a different thing. And
That's the
they
thing is
never,
when 4 launched, it was kind of like, well, it's kind of sort of like
This
it's
is
their
the
whole
one
mixed
they-
messaging of it's a launch exclusive, like that.
it was
kind of
Rise
the
of the
one
Tomb
that-
Raider messaging.
Yeah.
This is the one
What?
that launched last year, right? In December.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Last year?
It was yesterday. It was
It
either
was
last
last
year or the
year.
year before.
It was in December.
But yeah, I'm not the biggest Dead Rising fan, but I love
I heard 4 wasn't that great though. I heard 3 was better than 4 to be honest.
really. Oh, I don't know. Frank's back for this one. They said.
But that doesn't.
But,
the gameplay itself, I heard 3 was better. Than
I don't.
4.
Yeah, whatever. I like seeing more. I like seeing the whole exclusive terminology get fucked in the ass.
Well, because Microsoft doesn't have any true exclusives outside of Halo,
Yeah.
Gears, and Forza.
And the ones that they have is just
because I
for
feel
a
like
year or less
with
than
enough
that.
games with enough situations like this, we're just going to see a whole dismantlement of this whole exclusive thing, because developers are going to see like, wait a minute, it sells so much better when it comes out on the other I don't know. We'll see. All 5 episodes of the acclaimed mystery adventure Kentucky Route Zero TV edition are making their way, or Mystery Adventure Kentucky Route Zero in part of Kentucky Route Zero TV edition are making their way to PS4 as a complete package early 2018.
What the
This
fuck is that?
You don't know
What?
this game?
I've never
It's supposed to be really, really
Oh
good.
yeah, people love it. Billy, my brother, really enjoys it.
Kentucky Route Zero TV edition. All right,
It's,
I'll keep an eye out for it.
It
You say
was a
it's good, I'll
PC
keep an eye out
game,
for it.
episodic PC
Yeah.
game. I think Telltale, but like with a way less.
Is this one of those games that's like critically acclaimed? Like,
Yep.
what's the one that just came out for PS4? Not Downwall. the other one.
Oxenfree.
No.
I think I know what you're talking about. Where
It just came out like a week or 2 ago.
I don't know. In that case.
Not. It's like something.
Think about it,
What
but
is it?
But yeah, I personally I played the first 10 minutes of the first episode. I thought it was a little too slow, like in 2013 or something.
Undertale.
Oh,
Is it like
Oh.
not
No,
gameplay
not even
wise,
close,
but
not even close, not even close.
not gameplay wise, but is it like
critically?
like cult wise?
Yeah.
It's like it's a cult game like
Nah,
Undertale.
nah. Kentucky Route Zero has definitely a much smaller and different in terms of cult following.
Okay.
I guess maybe in just the word sense of cult, but I think
Okay.
even Undertale kind of exceeds cult at this point, really, because when fucking like what's his face PewDiePie's playing, it's not really mainstream anymore. It's not really cult underground. Sonic Forces will be released in North America on November 7th. Sega has announced. I didn't know this didn't have a release date, but fuck yeah, I love these. I love the Sonic Generation guys.
So this is the new Sonic, right?
the
So that's
3D
probably gonna
2D
suck.
one.
Right. There was 2 Sonics coming out. This is
Mania
the
and
other
The
one.
Forces.
new,
This
the
is-
good one
right.
is Mania, and this one's probably gonna suck.
No, this one's going to be
usually-
good because it's made by the Generations guys, which made the last good Sonic before Mania.
Okay. So it's gonna suck. Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Battlefield 1's upcoming expansion. I can't believe this. I
Yes.
thought this came out 8 times already. In the Name of the Tsar will be released for
tell
all
you right
players on September 19th. Players who own either Battlefield 1 Revolution, which is like the Game of the Year edition,
Yeah.
or Battlefield 1 Premium Pass will have access to the DLC 2 weeks ahead of,
So
of
fucking
time.
hyped.
Tomorrow, today on September 5th.
Yeah.
All
All right.
Yeah, go.
A couple things. They've been talking about it a lot because they've been releasing like a map
A
here, a map
lot.
over here. They're releasing maps here and there. That's what they're doing because they're taking fucking forever because they're trying to change the game a little bit. Not the game, but patch the game, the weapons and stuff like that to make the fucking people happy. And something that I didn't add here that we talked about it, I think last week about the 5v5.
We
talked about it last week, right?
We talked
Yeah.
we talked about that last week.
That's gonna come out sometime next month too.
No, but
Which
real
I'm
talk.
so hyped on that one, dude. Ooh,
Real
that's
talk.
gonna be
What do you think about how this release schedule? One map every couple, one map here and there before that lead up to the full map pack? Because the maps they released already for early for the
really
premium.
good.
No, but those are part of this map pack, right? You're not getting
Yeah.
those plus more, plus
Oh,
more.
you're still getting like 2 more.
No, yeah, exactly. You're not getting 5 more or anything. These are part of it.
No, they're part of them. Yeah,
What are your thoughts on that? You think that's
I'm okay, dude. Especially with the long fucking wait for it too. That's why they did it.
I think that creates this like staggered release where it's like what
No, I mean, you gotta think of it this way, dude. The fucking period from the last DLC, it's been like
Was it
fucking
they
4 or 5 months.
They shall
Yeah.
not pass. Yeah.
It's been a while, and they took fucking forever for whatever reason. Instead of
does
fucking be
feel
like,
like a
"Hey,
long-
it's
This-
the same
see,
game. Here's a little something."
My
Just keep
problem is
playing
that
the game.
this DLC was announced at literally at E3, and now it's just coming out for premium people.
I mean, the
So
game.
it's a
You know what it is?
long time.
If
It's
you
a
have
long
people
time,
that
man.
have if you play with people that have premium, you're gonna play them. So I mean,
But the other thing too is that people playing Battlefield 1, they're gonna play it whether the DLC is out or not. So
no? Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna
Battlefield,
go
I
with
feel like
that.
Battlefield people
every
are
time
more
they release a
hardcore than
map-
Call of Duty fans. You know what I mean?
yeah. But every time they release a map, people are gonna come back to it, aren't they?
No. Listen, so I think they must have checked the numbers and saw that individual map packs weren't selling as much as premium passes. So they
Oh
rather
yeah.
please the premium pass owners by saying like, oh, you're going to consistently get these new packs rather than being like, oh, guys who didn't buy the premium pass, here's the $15 expansion with 5 maps, Wait, I guess it makes sense. I guess financially, I don't know the numbers, but I guess it makes sense, and that's why they're doing it. But just as a regular consumer, someone who just only owns the vanilla version of Battlefield 1, it is highly confusing, and I don't. What's going on? Yeah. Oh, okay. Next up, Yacht Club. Oh, hype! Yacht Club revealed Shovel Knight: King of Cards, the final campaign for Shovel Knight. King of Cards will arrive in early 2018 and feature 4 new worlds and 30 new courses, according to today's presentation. This, of course, is going to be starring King Knight.
Courses. Wow.
King Knight, the final DLC for Shovel Knight. After this, they finally said they're going to move on to the next game. Also, shout out Nintendo fans. There's going to be 3 amiibo: the Spectre, Plague Knight, and King Knight,
cool.
and those look hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Game Grumps actually got to do a very
Give me
funny.
that
Like,
Spectre Knight.
have you seen the Game Grumps video? They did like a super sexual, very funny trailer for the Amiibo that was in partnership with Nintendo and actually posted to Nintendo's YouTube channel of Aaron Egoraptor Hansen like sexually like breathing on an Amiibo like in a dark room. It's the funniest thing. It's like that Nintendo posted. But yeah, and Shovel Knight is the tits. More Shovel Knight. Last up, it might be quite a while before Game of Thrones, a Telltale game series, gets a second season if recent comments from Telltale Creative Communications head Job Stauffer, are any indication.
Job
is it?
Stauffer.
It's not Job.
Sounds about right, dude.
Job.
When asked by Eurogamer, Stauffer replied, "No. Not long after the conclusion of the first season, we said would be continuing, and we had designs on the future of Telltale's Game of Thrones. Right now, that is on hold."
So pretty much
because the game ran like
people
fucking
that
ass.
Yeah, I heard
it didn't sold. That's pretty much what happened.
No, the game ran like shit. Maybe it didn't sell either, but
yeah. I mean, if they did, they were just probably doing it right now. Like Batman sold. They're doing the second season already. So,
and that's the news of the week. Now for the list of PlayStation games coming to every possible PlayStation platform, as read by your personal best friends. That is right. I'm your best friend. For the new releases of the week of September 5th, 2017, there's only one game coming out this week, and it is Destiny 2. It's like, first up, we have A Whole New World on PS4 Digital, Antiquia Lost, PS4, PS Vita Digital, Destiny 2, PS4 Digital Retail, out 9/6. Can we talk about why the fuck this game's coming out on a Wednesday?
I was going to ask the same thing.
What's up with that? I have no idea.
I believe I mentioned that last week and got mad about it, so I'm going to be
Makes no sense. I just want to know the reason. However, Destiny 2 is an action shooter that takes you on an epic journey across the solar system. I'm going to stop you there.
Why are you reading it? We all know what the fuck it is, dude.
This game sounds pretty weird, let me tell you what. In the cinematic campaign, you'll enter a world filled with compelling characters and fight to take back our home, battle alongside friends with multiple cooperative modes, or challenge others in intense multiplayer matches.
You know what it should say?
What?
Do it for the puppies.
Nice. I
was going to say lewd, but I like the puppies.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I always like looking at the generic games with those, like not just generic games, like the games everyone knows about, like what's the description for Madden? Players battle often. I think I actually made that joke on 2 episodes ago.
Yep.
Comment, like, subscribe if you remember I did that joke. Don't Knock Twice, PS4, PSVR Digital. Don't Knock Twice, of course, is a first-person horror game based on psychologically terrifying urban legend. To save her strange daughter, a guilt-ridden mother wants to cover the frightening truth behind the urban tale of a vengeful demonic witch. Oh, fuck. I was going to save this for next. I thought this was coming out next week. That's why. But actually, the only game better than Destiny 2 this week is Drive Girls for PS Vita Digital Retail, out 9/8. In a world where humans can transform into automobiles, the Drive Girls, dressed exactly how you think they'd be dressed for a Japanese Vita game, are ready to hit the road and save the day. Play as 5 different Drive Girls and transform from superheroine to supercar and back again as you smash through the wave after wave of mechanized bug enemies, bug is capital, attacking your home of Sun Island.
This is a knockoff with Transformers?
Yeah, except they're human girls. And
well, they look pretty good. That's for sure.
I want to see what the gameplay is, honestly. I'm quite interested.
I'm not.
Definitely for the gameplay.
This next game, I have no clue why this game is coming out on the fucking PS4.
Gun Ducky Industries, PS4 Digital. Contact with our forces has been lost. I presume they have all been destroyed by the robot uprising. Keeping low in valleys and amongst buildings to stay out of range of their anti-aircraft weapons, I have no choice but to fly by plane to the robot factory in an effort to destroy their manufacturing facilities once and for all. Knack is back, baby. Knack 2, PS4 Digital Retail. Meet Knack. Meet Knack. There was already a whole game with him.
Please
a little guy with surprising moves and the ability to transform from big to small and back again in this family-friendly adventure from the developers at PlayStation.
Please,
this is a game that we're all getting, so it's all good.
Please, just let it just come out, sell like shit, and go away forever.
I have never seen never seen these last 5 words used in a description from the developers at PlayStation.
Meaning Mark Cerny forced this game through.
Yeah,
I just cannot go away for the rest of my life. Please.
Knack is back, baby.
Why do you hate it so much?
It's not that I even hate Knack. It's that I can't stand the memes anymore. It's taking over my newsfeed. I can't take it. I can't.
block
I
it.
just can't.
Knack is back, baby. Licky the Lucky Lizard lives again. PS Vita Digital.
Try saying that.
Licky the Lucky Lizard Lives Again is an endless, procedurally generated 2D platformer in which players compete to climb higher and survive longer than friends and other players on online leaderboards. The Lost Bear, PSVR Digital. Fuck you, Lost Bear. I thought you came out last week.
Didn't this come out last week? I was gonna say.
Yeah, I guess it didn't. Senko no Ronde 2, PS4 Digital, out 9/7.
The 7. What the fuck is up with the dates?
Songbringer, PS4 Digital. Songbringer is a sci-fi action RPG with swords, secrets, dungeon, bosses, and stuff. Thank you. That is actually a hilarious description. That is a great description.
Yep.
Spectrum, PS4 Digital. Udawara Ruwa Mono, Mask of Truth, PS4, PS Vita.
Say that again?
Retail.
Hold on. This is the other one because there was already an Udawara Rumono, right?
We had a game that sounded like this once.
This is the second one. There's 2 of them.
This is fucking hilarious.
And that's it for the week, honestly. Small week, but there's, Knack 2, Destiny 2, and Drive Girls. So, I don't know what else.
Pretty sure that everyone wanted to stay clear of Destiny 2, except for Mark Cerny, who thinks that Knack's going to sell 7,000 million units. So, listen, I hate the term "don't at me," but really, please don't bother me about this.
Don't
Knack
at
bullshit,
me, bro.
Please, because I just can't anymore. I just can't.
So that means
just let it be over.
You know what that means, right?
Let it come
you
out.
just fucked yourself.
Let it just be what it is, and it's a middle of the road, fucking 6 out of 10 game. And just let it fucking die.
Please direct
just
all hate mail directly to
Please.
Anthony Palm and not any of us because I think Knack's pretty cool. But now talking about Destiny, the actual game of the week, I'm gonna hijack Miguel Stees and read the trophies for this one. Just because I'm literally 1 trophy away from the Destiny 2 1 platinum, and I think
you never
I know a little bit about Destiny. What?
You'll never get the Destiny 1 platinum because you probably.
Of course, it's Flawless Raider if you're aware of that. But yeah,
because your clan fucking sucks. That's what.
Exactly, bro.
Oh no! Oh, it's me, by the way. I probably could get it, but I can't handle the
pressure of being in a good clan.
Flawless Raider is do the entire raid without dying once, and I know within the first second of every try, I'm blanking on the word. I'm gonna
die.
Yeah, I know, but like when you flub something, whatever, guys. Destiny 2 pro trophies. Small list. It's about like 12 the trophies in all. I don't know why it doesn't have 14 trophies in all and no bronzes. We're looking at 3 trophies for getting each subclass in each.
Hold on, no bronze for Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Nope. You're
golds
serious.
and silvers. Silvers and golds. So acquire each subclass for each class. So that'll require at least 3 plays. Reach level 20, you'll probably get that by the end of the game. Complete Shax's Call to Arms. If this follows anything like, I'm blanking on the name again for the Shax's Crucible. Mountaintop. If this is anything like the Mountaintop in Destiny 1, it will require lots of different challenges. So like the first step might be like get 20 headshots with scout rifles in Rift. Then get 100 grenade attachment kills with this, and it's like it goes about like 10 different steps for that. So that's going to be definitely some work in Crucible, which is the multiplayer mode. Complete a flashpoint, that's something in Patrol. Complete a heroic public event, that's a silver. That's one of the only silvers besides reach level 20. So that's an easy thing to do. The public events are always easy. Complete a Nightfall Strike. That's going to have some. You can have some skill for that one. It's definitely not going to happen just if you're playing just the story. Collect 15 exotic weapons or armor. Same thing. You kind of have to go for that.
Yeah, just get it over the course of the year if you buy one thing from Xur every weekend.
Yeah, but still, to get things from Xur, you need strange coins. To get strange coins, you probably need to do things like what?
We haven't seen them, right?
Like, do we know if Xur is back officially?
They haven't officially said. They might. Though once again, I'm on a moderate media blackout. Complete 30 challenges. I don't know what challenges are though. Are those just bounties?
It might be bounties.
Probably. Yeah.
Maybe they're renamed them.
Complete the Leviathan raid. Of course, that's the 6-player cooperative PvE mode. Complete the Leviathan raid or Nightfall Strike on prestige difficulty. I assume that's a higher difficulty than heroic. And then encounter an emissary from beyond. I'm pretty sure that is just beat the campaign.
Beyond.
So a small trophy list it's definitely going to be more or less working for each trophy individually, rather than just getting them over the course of the game. So don't expect a lot of pings.
That is crazy. No bronzes though. That's for such a big game. I don't know. I feel like bronze. Like
yeah,
I feel
you
like
don't see that a lot. You don't see
bronze trophies are important. You know what I mean? Like start the game, like do the tutorial, beat the first level, earn your first gear piece. You know what I mean?
It's like, a minor reward, even for what's it called, non-trophy whores or anything like that. It's this like minor. It's like there's a. I'm blanking on words. So, like it keeps on like giving you treats, you know. It's like, oh,
yeah,
cool.
it's like I'm doing good, you know, to get you through the beginning of the game. You know what I mean?
But on that note, yeah, what'd you say?
What I was thinking is, I mentioned it to you guys up there, but I could see them having more trophies for the DLCs, because supposedly PlayStation has a limit for them, for the fucking DLCs in the whole game that you could have on the game.
Yeah,
so I could see probably that, but
they might. But if usually they're consistent with things like this, so like the DLC trophies max.
How many bronze trophies were there in Destiny 1?
A regular amount.
Actually, let me check real quick.
A regular amount. But on trophies, I think this works. This is definitely going to segue perfectly into our topic of the episode. Totes. Games we have sunk hundreds of hours into and never returned back to, and we're kind of okay with it, you know? Of course, it's inspired by Destiny 2 coming out and me personally putting in over 350 hours in Destiny 1. And kind of just like, there were times where I'd spend like 20 hours going for a certain armor set or something like that, or like trying to beat this side mission quest or whatever for an exotic quest line. And now, really, with Destiny 2, we're starting from scratch. All those hours is more or less, like, in the grand scheme of things, yeah, wasted, I guess you could say. But I did have fun with them, and I did enjoy them. But it's like I did all that shit to get a cool-looking armor, so it could look cool for the next 100 hours. So I could look cool for the next 100 hours. But now, once all those hundreds of hours are gone, what's left to do with that? So I personally am usually satisfied with experiences like those. Same thing with because it's like, why would you play that many hours if you weren't going to be satisfied with it? Because I did the same thing about Bad Company 2. But are there any games you guys think that you've put hundreds of hours in and a year or two gone by and you're like, wow, that was kind of unnecessary? I definitely didn't need to spend 50 hours grinding that certain thing. What do you guys shoot?
I could
Skyrim.
Say
nice, perfect timing.
Skyrim, Witcher 3, Destiny. Obviously, we're talking about Destiny, but Destiny's different because it's like with Destiny, you're playing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. With Skyrim and The Witcher, you are doing different quests. You're just playing it for a long time. Yeah, I mean, it's like the obvious games for me, like the really super large RPG games.
Now, are you when you're looking back on those hours? How do you look back on them? Fondly, regretfully?
Yeah,
you know?
no, I mean, well, with Witcher, it's like yeah, but Skyrim, yeah, I loved spending my time with Skyrim.
Cool.
I put probably 120 hours into Skyrim on 360, just because it didn't run on PS3.
I put around 100 hours in Skyrim on PS3, and oh boy, let me tell you, that shit did not run.
Yeah, so probably 120 hours of Skyrim. That's including Dawnguard and Dragonborn DLCs. It didn't really fuck with the Hearthstone DLC, to be honest. But
was it called Hearthstone?
Hearthfire. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because Hearthstone is the game, and it's a whole thing. But yeah, I mean, Skyrim is probably the one game that I've put that many hours into that I look back fondly on. Aside from Persona 4 Golden, which I've talked about on the show for the past couple episodes, I have like 90 hours in it now. It won't fucking end, but I love that game too. But yeah, Skyrim is like the only game I put that much time into. Now, we're not talking about just like competitive multiplayer games, right? We're talking about actual story that we put this many hours into.
Yeah, or with a specific focus, I guess, on putting many hours in like cosmetic things, so you look cool in the game or something. You know?
Like spending like 100 hours in Rocket League to get like loot drops and shit.
Yeah,
Or,
but then
or Overwatch or something.
yeah, but then games that you would stop playing though. So like if you put 100 hours into Rocket League 1 and to look cool, but now it's gone, you know. Now that's not gone, but it's now like you'll never go back to it, you know.
It's
Wait, let me go.
I'm thinking like something with those descriptions that you guys are saying, and I don't have none actually. If you exclude multiplayer game shooters, because I could go off on fucking Modern Warfare 2 that I probably spend way too much time playing that game. The same thing with Black Ops 2. I probably double prestige on that one. I don't regret spending that time because I was having fun. And the Battlefield games, the same thing. But I haven't like spent time on like a Witcher kind of game or like trying to grind for some fucking loot in Destiny because it's stupid, my opinion.
I guess Miguel's not going to be one to be counted.
Oh, I'm not, dude. I'm gonna play for a while. I'm gonna fucking do what I gotta do, or do the raid if it's possible, and I'll be like, okay, I'll see you guys when the next DLC comes out.
We're probably doing the raid in year 2.
Yeah,
we could probably do it on normal in year 1, but the heroic raid or prestige or whatever the fuck they call it, that trophy's probably going to be in year 2 when it's easier to do.
Oh, you know what? Maybe the Division.
That's a good one. I forgot about the Division.
Because I did played it, and I was trying to do the fucking platinum at the beginning, but the trophies were glitched. And I was like, fuck, I spent all this fucking time playing this game, and it's just the same shit as Destiny, just repetitive and getting loot. And then when I came back, when more DLC came out, I really enjoyed it. So I don't know if that classifies.
That's an interesting point. Putting tons of hours into something, expecting something, and just never getting it.
Yeah.
But then exactly that's
the question. You could take the question so many fucking ways. That's
no, because then if you did get whatever you got, let's say it's a platinum, or let's say it's a skin or whatever, but then you never go back to that, and that's never used again. I guess platinum doesn't really work. Let's say it's an in-game item, and then you get that in-game item, but then you never go back to it. Does it matter if you spent the hours, got it, or didn't get it? You know,
it depends. I think it depends if you enjoy the game.
Yeah, I think it's about like knowing that you're getting,
knowing that you're gonna go through the grind. No, it's knowing that you're gonna go through the grind for just a skin or something like that.
So it's like as if someone played Destiny 1 to get the Stranger's gun at the end at Destiny 1. And then they never used it.
That's like a perfect question for you, Jeffrey. Because think about it. How many hours have you spent on Destiny 1? Multiple.
Oh, no.
Okay, here's the question for you guys. Here's the question for you. Go ahead.
No, that's a good point, because there are times where I would just do a raid a couple times. So because every time you do, you get a drop. I would do a couple times, and then I'd get the whole armor set, and then I wouldn't even wear the set, and I would just have it. You know, like I was just doing it to have the armor set.
And plus, you were having fun, weren't you?
I think I was enjoying. I enjoy the eventuality of getting something. You know,
okay. Were you talking with people and interacting with people and shit?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, the experience along the way is always the journey's better than the destination and all that.
Yep.
Okay, so this feeds into where I was going to ask you a question. So in Persona 4 Golden, there's a persona you get at the end of the game. It's called Izanami no Okami. But you get it so late in the game, you don't really even have anything to use it to fight against. And it's kind of similar to like in the old, like any Pokemon game really, but especially like the old games, where you get like Mewtwo at the end of the game. But it's like, what do you need to use Mewtwo against? Like, you beat the whole game. You beat Mewtwo himself. So what do you have Mewtwo to use against? Or you get the whole Lugia or whatever.
Legendaries in all the Pokemon games.
Exactly.
Really.
So it's like, is that just kind of like feeding into the collector's mentality? Is it feeding into like? It's interesting, and I see what point you're getting at. Destiny's a little different because you're playing stuff so. It's so much repetition in Destiny that like you want to get the best gear so that you can get through it easier.
Because
every
the
time.
Mechanics are good also. But
right, yeah. So you want to get through it easier every time with Destiny.
That's
but, like,
the first when the game came out and I got it. that's the first thing that I'm like, fuck, the mechanics are so good, dude.
It feels so tight.
Destiny,
Dude, it feels just fucking. Ooh, I got a hard on, dude. When I started playing, I was like, wow, the fuck is this?
Yeah. But what games have you listeners played a shitload of and either regretted or didn't regret? Please let us know your stories. We will read them on our next episode.
Here's a quick one for you guys. You guys just yes or no. Would you guys consider PUBG one of those games? Because you're not playing for anything, just for the crates, and that's it.
I consider the thrill what I play for, honestly.
With PUBG, you're playing to try and get the chicken dinner. And it doesn't mean anything other than just you winning.
I play
and
literally
the only one that has any chicken dinners.
Yeah,
you don't have any, right, Jeffrey?
No, I wish. I got a 4 on Friday. I play that game literally just the idea that a game could fucking increase my heart rate to that much.
You almost had it at one time too. You were in that building. The circle was the smallest I've ever seen the circle get.
Insane.
Yeah, but you didn't listen to the master.
I can't wait for that game to come to PlayStation.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even say. You could let us know about times you spent games by emailing us at psbestfriends@pod. PS Fuck me.
You already fucked that up.
PS Best Friends. You know what, Anthony? You do this and then go to questions.
Man? Come on.
Anthony.
psbestfriendspod@gmail.com and /or psbestfriends group, which is I fucked up too. Facebook.com/group/psbestfriends. Fuck. All right. It's now time for best friend questions. Now you can submit questions on the PS Best Friends page on Facebook, which is what I just mentioned, which is PS Best Friends. I fucked it up again. Facebook.com/group/PS Best Friends.
17 episodes, guys. 17 episodes.
Oh man. I just moved. I don't know if you could tell.
It was a long day.
I had a long week and a half. So give me a little bit of a slack. But anyways, best friends questions. First question comes from JP Thorne from Facebook group. What other year in PlayStation history would you compare to PS4's 2017 in terms of total game releases? I said before we even started this, I'm real bad with years. I remember 2007, 2008 being great years for games in general. I don't remember exactly what was on PlayStation specifically.
Let's explain what this year is. I don't really know what he means in terms of total game releases. But how I'm going to interpret
exclusive or just
I don't know because we don't have many exclusives. What I'm going to interpret it as
wait, what?
We don't have any first party exclusives. First party. Horizon, Lost Legacy.
I guess baby. Exclusive for the PS4, a little bit different.
Because we got Nier, a lot of. We have like these second part. I wouldn't call them second party, but just these platform exclusives.
They are exclusives though.
They are exclusive, yeah. But I'm saying no first party. So I was going to compare it to in terms of greatness. A lot of people have been comparing it 10 years ago, 2007. No. 2007 I think is going to be the best game for games ever, forever. Once again, Mario Galaxy, Modern Warfare, Mass Effect, BioShock, Portal, right there. It just every other year.
It depends on the games that you like too, dude. Like 2007, there's like 3 games for me. There are like
really,
yeah.
Modern Warfare 1.
That's why. Okay. Let me
right
go
there.
Back into it.
Whatever.
So we got Modern Warfare, obviously. Elder Scrolls, don't care. Let's see.
I do, but that's...
Uncharted. I didn't play it that year when it came out. I played like 2 years after.
That was 2 or 3.
The first one. Let's see. Wow. Skate. I'm sure a lot of people love that.
Rock Band.
I never played that. I don't like those games.
Yeah. Yeah, but these are multi-platform games. But back to this year, I would say 2011. If we are considering some second-party shit exclusives, because we saw a lot of good PlayStation 3 content back in 2011.
In my opinion, 2008 is better than 2007. You got GTA 4, BioShock, Rock Band 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, Fallout 3. That's the year that you were thinking probably.
Little Big Planet 1.
Yeah.
Nah, but still, even those, we only had about 2 exclusives.
Burnout Paradise?
Little Big Planet. No, those are multi-platform.
I think we're getting too in the weeds with this question. So we agree those 2 years are good years.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go and pick each year, and there's something good for you.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make the note. I think next year is going to be even more like 2011.
Next year is going to be a fantastic year. So
no, because next year we're getting a lot of first-party exclusives, and the last time we saw this many first-party exclusives
first-party exclusives.
Unless they just start delaying all of them.
Was
well, they said they're all in the first half of 2018. So even if they get delayed, you would theoretically think they would be in the second half of 2018.
I'm just. Oh, do you guys saw the concept for art for God of War? They released some this last week.
Yeah, I think I saw it on Twitter.
Dude, I'm
also trying to stay.
Wait for that fucking game, dude.
I'm gonna stay moderately blackout. I'm gonna stay moderately blackout on most of these games because it doesn't really. I realized over time it doesn't really help to watch every piece of content and then
because then you know what's coming.
Well, man, it was on Twitter, so I decided I'm like,
No, yeah, but just for first party games, 2011 had Killzone 3, Resistance 3, Infamous 2. And I'll leave it at that. Those are like bangers.
Those 3 games are great games. Next question comes from Nathaniel Walker Hicks. With the seemingly lackluster COD beta this month, what shooter do you think is going to be this year's champion? Is it going to be newly released game, i.e. Battlefront 2, World War II, or a game from last year revitalized with new content, i.e. Siege or Battlefield 1? Personally, I think it's going to be Destiny 2. I think it's going to completely overshadow COD this year. I think it's going to be Destiny 2.
Destiny 2, or I'll give this to you, Battlefront 2. I think Battlefront 2 is going to have some wicked sales.
I don't think Siege is going to chart as well.
Just
Siege
because
it's
just
going to
keep steady. Nice and steady.
It's going to be
that game's
good.
Great, dude.
It's a fantastic game. It's not
the
a new
thing
release.
For Battlefield
so
1 too.
Run out and raves for it.
They're just going to be steady.
I think Destiny 2, I think it's going to be between Destiny and Battlefield.
This is the year.
I don't want to underestimate Call of Duty because Call of Duty is going to probably be the number 1 selling game. But popularity-wise, I think...
No, it's probably, of course, but...
Nope. I'm a Call of Duty guy, right? This is the first year that I think that another game is going to take it over. And I think Destiny is...
Really?
In sales?
Yep,
really?
In sales.
No.
See, the thing is, there's so many cursory Call of Duty fans that only play Call of Duty that are going to buy that game. I think Destiny's going to be a way better game.
Metacritic, Destiny's going to be over World at War, 100% World War II, but
World at War 1.5.
Will it be? Let's say it's compared to World at War.
I think Call of Duty will sell the best purely because of its name. I think that it will have lower sales compared to itself, compared to previous Call of Duty games. But I think Destiny 2 will be the best shooter this year. Critically.
Right,
next question, Paul McAteer. What do you think will be the best game coming out on PS4 this holiday /fall season? What's the best? What is the must buy? We're kind of shot our load on exclusives, right? Because Uncharted is out now.
In terms of exclusives,
Horizon's
not that
out.
many. We got some VR shit.
Mac.
Oh
Nice,
my
nice.
god!
You know
God,
what? Exclusive for the fall. GTA Sport.
That's a good one.
Because that's pretty much the only exclusive.
The only exclusive.
Other than Mac.
I think it's probably Destiny.
That doesn't beat GTA Sport, dude.
Probably Destiny, I would say. What else is coming out? I mean, Shadow of War is going to be good, but that's kind of even marketed towards Xbox.
Yeah.
But
we have Evil Within 2, South Park Fractured But Whole, Ass Creed, Wolfenstein 2.
Wolfenstein 2 is going to be big. It's going to be big.
No, it's not.
Not sales-wise.
It's funny that
the last
let's go back to the last question. He said shooters, and he didn't include Wolfenstein.
Yeah, that's because, he's only...
It won't sell as well. It won't.
Exactly.
He said IE. He said IE. Nathaniel said IE.
Yeah.
So, but for Paul, for your question, I would say probably Destiny's probably going to be the best pound-for-pound game coming out on the holiday. It's going to be that or Battlefront
2K17.
2.
But if, 1 second, DLC... Frozen
That's
Wilds.
going to be a great game. You know that's going to be like a
Horizon Frozen Wilds.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
If we're talking exclusives.
You want to... Yeah. All right.
Elder
Next
Scrolls
question.
VR. Skyrim VR.
I forgot about Skyrim VR. Even though it apparently plays like shit, I'm going to get it anyways. I'm going to love it. Next question. Nathan W. Ulig. This isn't a question. But if you guys are looking for a new acronym instead of totes, topic of the episode, might I suggest topic in the episode? Or... Tits. I'll run that by Tay and see if she approves of it. Otherwise, we're going to stick to totes.
Wait. What? Read it again?
I'm going to read the whole thing over again.
Yeah,
this isn't a question, But if you guys are still looking for a new acronym instead of totes, topic of the episode, might I suggest topic in the show? Did I say topic in the episode? Topic in the show.
Yep.
Because that would be tights, not
Tights.
We could do that.
Tits.
Topic in
Find
the,
out.
Topic in the show. Which would
Find
be
out
tits,
next
tits,
week
tits.
if we do change it to tits.
Like I said, I'll run it by Tay, and she'll probably say, no, that's dumb.
listening
I mean,
again.
what's wrong with tits, dude? Why you gotta run it over her? I mean,
Why you got to run over her, bro?
Because
Can't
I'm
run
actually
over her.
married, unlike you two. So I, like...
Are you afraid someone's gonna...
I'm not afraid.
Be
I just
out
don't want to
there
disrespect my wife, bro. What's wrong with that?
That's okay.
We all have tits, bro.
What's wrong with that? I got tits.
I mean,
got
you
big
love tits.
Look, I this.
Nice.
Damn, dude. Double D's
This has
right there.
been
Black one.
Anthony. Sign us out.
This has been way too long of a fucking episode. Holy shit.
Hungry.
Yeah, I'm fucking hungry
Close.
too. Tay made me
Close
some
it.
tacos. I'm about to Taco Monday, motherfuckers. This has been PS Best Friends podcast. For
You
any
probably got the
questions,
shitty fucking
comments,
tacos,
and
too.
concerns, email us. She
Fucking
got
gringos.
us taco boats with the fucking. Them shit's good. Fuck you. We got some good fucking black corn salsa shit for it too.
The
Fuck
fuck?
off.
I'm disappointed.
Holy
I
shit.
just want to shout out. There's this funny YouTube I found. If you're into like any pop punk early 2000s or even more newer like modern baseball or sorority noise, there's this comedian guy Jared Alonge who makes these like super albums, like stereotypical
Are
pop
we getting
punk with
paid
like
for this advertisement?
the
right
most cliche riffs and shit and choruses. It's so funny. Search for Jared Alonge or
I think that that's
Canadian
enough.
baseball or a Canadian softball or Sunrise Skater Kids. Actually funny shit. Very funny shit if you're into anything like Census Fail or anything from
Yeah,
that
if
early.
you want to pay for ads on the podcast, hit us up at psbestfriendspod@gmail.com. Holy shit, this has been way too long of an episode. This has been the
Good
PS Best
episode, man.
Friends podcast. For any questions, comments, and concerns, email us at psbestfriendspod@gmail.com or follow us on Twitter at PSBF Podcast. We really need to consolidate all this shit. You can also join in on the conversation, give us questions for the episode, and ask to come on our community, come on as a community guest for our party chat series, which we are starting to organize. I know we've only had one in the past month, but we're going to be to a specific schedule for that coming up, so keep an eye out for that. But you can hit us up for that at facebook.com/groups/psbestfriends. I feel like I've said that like 10 times this episode.
Yep.
And Miguel,
Fucked
where
that
can
up
people
10
find
times. They can find me at PSN Dark Angel 1010 and at Twitter at Angel with a J Alvarez 10.
you? And Jeffrey?
Brawl96 on PSN, which I've been getting a shitload of spam messages from, so I don't know what's up with that. Maybe
A lot
I think
of
I'm going
spam
to change my privacy.
Same here.
Mr. Brawl96, all one word, no period. A brawl is in Smash Brothers on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch.
And you can find me at PSN, the only X188. That is spelled out ONE, and then the number's 88. That is also the same for Steam and Twitter. You can find me at Anthony Palm. You can see me tweeting about being real angry as an Arsenal fan and real pumped as a Steelers fan, and also retweeting a bunch of funny shit that I see on Twitter. You can also check us out on Twitch. We haven't been active lately, but we do want to get on there. Let us know what you want to see us stream on the Twitch page. Like Miguel just said 5 seconds ago.
Anthony, Knack 2.
Stop it with the neck too. Holy shit, stop.
Close this, we out.
Thank you for listening, and this has been PS Best Friends episode 17 for the week of September 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
September 5th.
Rate,
We will catch
rate
you
us,
next week.
leave a comment, share it. Thank you.
Yes,
Love
actually,
you.
if you want
I think we should start saying that at the beginning. Dude.
to
Yeah,
subscribe,
rate us on
like all
iTunes,
that
5
shit,
stars iTunes, 5 stars iTunes.
It'll help us out a lot, actually. Real talk, it would help us out a real lot.
Yeah.
Get us noticed on the top charts for the iTunes podcasts. Get us, grow the listener base. We can get more people in the Facebook group so that we can talk about a lot more shit. If you guys could be more active in the Facebook group, we would love that. We really would like talking to you guys more. Just, there's guys out there, Karan, Javesh, all you guys are posting a lot of shit. We love it. more people.
Keep
We would
hosting.
love more people just talking about that stuff. Also, I don't know what he's holding up. You can kind of zero time.
Maybe
dilemma.
one day I'll give this
Zero time.
away. Join the Facebook group, follow us on all the things to find out.
Let's
But
not
yeah,
take
so
another
just,
3 weeks before he gives it away.
but yeah, be more active, guys. We want to talk to you guys.
Yep.
Hit us up. Just post whenever. Make any. It's just we want to. We're by the community for the community. So just start talking. Let's have a conversation. And if you listen week in, week out, send us a message on the Gmail, psbestfriendspod@gmail.com. We actually have some stuff we want to talk to you about if you listen week in, week out. So hit us up there.
Yeah, send us an email, and we'll let you guys know what we're planning. And
We got some stuff
just need
behind the
some feedback.
scenes working.
Okay.
So hit us up on there. But again, this has been episode 17 for the week of September 5th. We will catch you next week.
Rub those cities. Rub them. Ah, come on, man. They're gonna rub those nipples, dude, Jeffrey. Just fucking do me a little.
Check my Snapchat for that. Jeff M227. What up?
Do it. I'm not going to hit stop recording until you do it.
Close it.
Come on, dude.
No, it's illegal.
Do it.
It's not illegal. Come on, just
Do
do
it.
it.
Close it.
Do it, dude.
Do it.
Do it.
That's showing my nipples, bro.
Do it. You don't need to
Just
show
rub
them.
them, dude.
Yeah,
Just
it's-
rub
you
'em.
gotta be
Just
sure.
a little. There you go. Oh,
Yeah.
And that's a wrap.